up and driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah, it's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah, it's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah, now go. I'm getting in my groove. I'm feeling real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Come on, baby, I'm all in my zone. The way that I'm.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well.
We've got the Lakers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position. O'Neal passes to Johnson, kicks it out to Bryant. The Lakers with the rebound, and it's rejected. And here's James. Six on the shot clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Here are the Lakers now. To the right side. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Banked it in off the glass.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
James outside. First quarter. Just over a minute played.
Los Angeles foul. Kobe Bryant pays first. First team foul.
James with the ball. O'Neal covers.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Offensive board. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Price. Now Irving. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
And here's the fast break. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Bryant. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Here's Cleveland. Here's Price. O'Neal pulls it in.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Blocked! And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's Johnson. O'Neal passes to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Bryant fires for three.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
Pass to Irving. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's deflected. Here's Bryant. Soft touch off the glass.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
James outside, inside, Irving. The shot's good on the assist by James. Irving's got 6 points. Lakers trail by 3. Down low. Here's Bryant, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Over to the left wing. Goes back up. That shot is good by O'Neal.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
James, left side. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it's O'Neal off the drive. That puts him in the lead. O'Neal's got his second basket on the night. And Cleveland has possession. They trail by 1. And slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
James has gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Here's Bryant inside. And then Bryant with the dunk. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
James can't get it to go.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on. Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Price gets the bucket.
They don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
West misses. Stolen by Bryant. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
It's good on the putback.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. That shot is good by O'Neal.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And he lobs it up top. And it's James with the jam.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the middle. Here's Irving. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Bryant. Rebounded by LeBron.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
To the inside. O'Neal. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Pass to Price. Irving for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
It's tipped. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Assisted by.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
They get the rebound. Ilgauskas gets the bucket. And Cleveland. Leads by 1.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the ball.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Cleveland. 11 points in the quarter. He's
The Lakers, 25.
good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, and imposing their will down there whenever they want.
They've got James, and it's Doherty in at the 4. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The putback. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 3-point lead. Here's Price. Off the mark there with a 3.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Irving gets it to go.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to O'Neal.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Cleveland leading by 3. Outside Irving. Pass to Ilgauskas. Outside Irving. The 3, James. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And one way to stretch a career, taking more shots from outside. LeBron, the ageless one, knows it well. Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Great positioning on the putback. Ilgauskas has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Pass to Ilgauskas, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Got it. And now it's just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Well, keeping his eyes up. Coaches love to see that kind of anticipation.
Lakers foul. Jerry West plays first. Third team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Price, stolen by Davis.
They've done a lot of good things today. But one area they need to improve is their ball security.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
That free throw misses. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in, and he can't hit the second.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And Los Angeles making a change here. To the wing on the left. Out left to the wing. Pass to West. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
West has got 5 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Takes the three. And Kyrie Irving good for 3. And Cleveland leads by 4.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a 3 of his own.
Here's Price. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Irving goes in, out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ilgauskas. Davis with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to West. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here they come. Let's go with a 3. And it's Baylor missing. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Irving. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Davis. Easy 2 for AD.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Los Angeles now. Lakers trail by 4. To the left side wing. Here's Baylor. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And Nance with the slam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And the basket by West.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Lakers foul.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in.
14 foul. Substitution on the court.
To the left wing.
In the first half.
Here's Doherty.
2 minutes.
Has to free. Three-pointer. The rebound by Baylor.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And it's James with the jam.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Here's Free. Over to the wing. Pass to Carr. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carr's got his first basket.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Baylor to the paint. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And Nance with the slam.
What a slam. That dunk was just ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
Jerry West.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done. Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Johnson finds Davis. Missed inside. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Free. That three's off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
LeBron going downhill.
There's foul.
The Lakers making a switch here.
First, second team foul. Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. Mikan, that's good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
James with a steal. Here's West. Pass to Mikan. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Here's Carr. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Cavaliers?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
And we're halfway through this. one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got James, also Johnson out there, and it's Mikan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Smith, clock at 6. The kick out to Nance. Here's Love, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And here are the Cavaliers now. 2-point game, and it's good. 2 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Lakers foul. George Michael is first. First team foul.
Love against James. Lets the 3 fly.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. No good on the free throw. Russell's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he sinks the second.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
It's good on James. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Jones passes to Smith. And he goes in for the dunk. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Pass to West. Here's Goodrich. Launches it. Russell with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Brandon. No good with the triple. Outside Johnson. And here's James. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Outside Love. Brandon passes to Love. Here's Brandon. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Oh, deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Russell against Johnson. Outside for Russell. Pass to Brandon. Five to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3, Smith. The Lakers with a rebound. To the inside. Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Smith right side. Here's Brandon. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Brandon's got his first 2 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
West. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And Los Angeles leads by 1. Russell deciding where to go with it. To the wing, right side. And it's Brandon missing. Pass to Goodrich. Love grabs the miss.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Brandon. Back to Smith. Right wing. Right side, Russell. The 3 ball. The shot that time not on target.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Gasol. Here's West. Covered by Smith. puts it up from 15. West misses.
So often we see guys fail to box out now, but he did a great job right there.
The three from Russell. Out to the right wing. Back to Love. Here's Brandon. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Outside for Russell. Over to the wing. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. Russell's got himself on the board with a three there.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's James. The three, Smith. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Chamberlain. And the layup falls.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Cavs trailing. Right wing. Here's Brandon. Back to James. Brandon passes to James. 6 to shoot. Over Gasol. James can't get it to go. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Pass to Baylor. Now here's Johnson. Down low. Here's Gasol. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter here. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Chamberlain, guarded by Russell. To the middle. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And the Lakers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
1:02 left in the third quarter. They grab their own miss. And here's Love. The three, James. James from distance. Easy work.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
And it's Baylor missing.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense. I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
The Cavaliers leading. Irving attacking. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Out to the wing. And they'll get another chance. Back to O'Neal. 2 on the clock. Unable to get that one. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets.
72, the Lakers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that... That is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And then Bryant with the dunk.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Irving against Bryant. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 22 points.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Shot from the wing. Kicks it out to Bryant for three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Price. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
He gets it in there. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
An opportunistic player in the open floor. Once Irving sees a chance to score, he jumps on it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Price. The offensive rebound. The ball's knocked loose. Now the Lakers moving it up the floor to win the run. Price pulls it in.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Outside Irving. Pass to Doherty. Back to Irving. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James Johnson. He's checked in for the Lakers.
Magic Johnson.
Here's Price. He buries it from 3. Price has got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Irving. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Bryant from deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Doherty's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Irving. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Count the basket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
On the wing, Bryant. Rebounded by Ilgauskas.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Bryant, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Good chance here for Irving. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Worthy inside. Irving with it. O'Neal covers. Here's Price. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Pass to Worthy. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Worthy. He's guarded by Nance. A nice shot by Worthy.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post. Irving's got 26 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's James. All the way, the king.
They're running the floor like he's still in his 20s. LeBron smoking defenders who are trying to get back.
Bryant, pass to Johnson. And here's Bryant outside. Knocks down the triple. Bryant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's O'Neal. And Bryant gets it to go. He's got 19.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Doherty. Here's Price. There's the three. It's hauled in by Kobe. Lakers trail by 6.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Now, that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
Jerry West, his second team foul.
Here's Price. The shot's good on the assist by James. And Cleveland leads by 7.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Johnson against Irving. Beyond the arc is James on the wing. Kept alive is James on the wing. From outside the arc. Counted from distance.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Irving for 3. Ilgauskas, the pass to Price. Out to James. Shoots over Bryant. Pass to Price. Launches a 3. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat now.
Punch the clock with inspiration. No standing in line, man. Guess less sorted. I worked 7 days this week, man. Fake the accreditations. Paid outfits that I'll return later. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime, can't get no sleep. Fashion week. tease, man, you own this place. Spit that smile, do that dance. Monday we'll come down, but Wednesday we'll be back. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Fashion week. Can't get no sleep. No losing tonight. Monday we'll come down. Out of the house with brand new faces. One of a kind synthetic fabrication. No waiting outside, oh no. Tonight's your night. You were made for the flash. Foreign land, nobody knows your name. Weak. 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 It's full of money, filled with inspiration. No stopping now. She was built for this whole situation. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Can't get no sleep. Fashion week. Fashion week. Fashion week.
Ride the highway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite in, pull the out the pantry. Take it, and I'm dancing. She bop like a. I'm like a candle. Up in the car seat, hold it for ransom. Want her back, better call me. It's whatever. Buying a at the party. Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash, it's my lady Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Way I slide in that cool boy, I keep that hung. We done went right there all the way to the sun. Get in the pot, get like a. Why would I keep her? I never went London. I just went and gave to my brother. But dinner, oh, for supper. Why would you keep a little sugar? Why would you keep a little? Ride the highway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite, pull the out the pantry. Ain't fly, looking dummy. I probably. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash, it's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But it got a TV hat. But it went like a BB hat. You won't see me hat. Push it like see me hat. Why live on BB hat? When I'm creeping hat. Niggas eating it hat. Cause you saying I'm hat.
Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. My bride tryna go for a ride. I put vet mines right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with them. All red, we pull up. All red, somebody. All red, drive. We done pushed that way. Just like you can get bleed. I used to ride badges, then I got reach. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. Hold up. I got the drop, we laid it. Hold up. Hold up. Get stolen vehicle, trade it. Hold up. Push in your block. Push in your block. Somebody sit on my prayer. Somebody sit on some prayers. I got some going crazy. I need a whole nother level. I'm on the whole nother level. I'm a different type player. I'm a different type player. I'm a credit player. Shot it, not this gun. Shot it, normal slayer. Shot it, tree like mail. Right here. Driving the cool road down. I'm about to get us. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. My bride tryna go for a ride. I put vet mines right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with them. All red, we pull up. All red, somebody. All red, drive.
She want another. I ain't no sucker. Got these girls be like me. Make mad, they wanna fight me. I'm a heavy hitter, don't you be lightly. Oh my God, Bruce on my team. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all this. We lit. Young body nigga, speaking that fact. I'm the voice, on my end can't turn my back. Never had no choice. I'm the young black king on the come up, they come up. And when I drop my the charts gon' go up, go up. If the label let me drop, I swear the industry some ops. And when I get that label money, I'm getting it for you, not as a cop. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all. We lit. Young body nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice. Okay, mama, I'ma do the dishes. I'm praying on my knees. I have some wishes that know the name, that got the fame. And even with no L's, I'm cruising in my lane. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all this. We lit. Young body nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice.
I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get
next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not into losing, I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again, I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not into losing, I go hard as I can go to win. You talking to again, you breaking the code again. I'm on the road again, we snacking this with them again. This do tricks, you can fold it in. I know they be hating, I still pose. They we on they block like we posted. Been with me on my road to riches. We didn't oversold the load again. Too many plays, been up for too many days. Boy, you got ways. I get the on my pay, they gon' where you stay. I had to run up them bands when I got out the can't go back, I got too many K's. And he acting bad on the ground, but we know it's gon' happen. It happen in every occasion. Somebody, I be telling my youngest to chill. Check the stats, I do numbers for real. And this ain't no cap, I get money for real. That little boy ain't ran up no commas for real. Don't play with baby, I go million for million. I made it out, but yet I'm still in the field. 500 racks in my years. 10 carat diamonds spit in my earlobe. Superhero baby saving the ghetto. If I'm not the man, I'm the man in the middle. How about a call with my hand on my... He just a fan and he mad, I don't feel him. I know they know that I ran with him. You know I still run with them guys. It's a waste of my time. I want somebody to... I risk it out, put my on the line. I came from the back of the line. We had it cracking since back when the one was alive. You can go ask my line. I wish Lil Wu would've never went through with his move, but I'm glad that he threw it his dime. Yeah, I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not into losing, I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not into losing, I go hard as I can go to win. He tryna diss me, that ain't gon' get to me. I can't get my energy. He said that when I see him, then he'll see. No, they mad cause they can't take a seat with me. Got the best of the best in the with me. Hands down, can't nobody compete with me. How you feel like me young, I'm a cash cow. I got 10 million cash for my last album. I'm just waiting on brother on the max out. Every show that I get, it be packed out. 5K for your team, you got ripped off. Spend 100,000 on mine. Crack a smile just to show the diamond. From the corner to another continent. Got a baby daddy, I don't want it. Need a Nike deal, how I'm running. He can't come to the A, he on punishment. Catch that boy out of place, we gon' him. Take his chain and his watch on some funny. Brody ready to crash on some dummy. Gotta me for free, ain't no money. I been on some lady. I been off a jet with some. We had 20 vibes out in Vegas. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not into losing, I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not into losing, I go hard as I can go to win.
Gotta be honest.
Dragon. That girl got something new. Oh, step into.
Yeah, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Turn up, let's go, come on. Let's go, it's my song. I eat good, fillet me on. My fashion different, back so long. Kicking like Barcelona. Designer shades, Saint Laurent. Told her we won't last forever. Told her this won't last long. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. Go, come on, hey, black on black whip, note the track. Going everywhere, but can't go rack for rack. I can't get too attached. I seen this before. It's way too exact. I'm ballin', I'm dunking like Shaq. New girl won't treat it like my last. They love my fashion. They love what I'm in. Check the score. We was just down 10. I told coach, put me in the game if you wanna win. It's real life, it's not no game. We don't pretend. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. Let's go, come on.
I see why you are stressed, because you're no contest. 12, I can't confess. Drop racks, I'll clean my mess. Excuse me while I flex. Bad, that's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags, I do conquest. Find bag, then I collect. No, that love. Like geeks know every spec. Both, oh yes. It's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread to trick. I see your ex down bad. I think he need assist. So I went that mama. I with no drama. I'm on my way to the tippity top. I'm so OP. Think I'm in the B.O.B. M.O.B. G.A.N.G. Love me when I stop. I might get bored and just get in the stocks. Shawty just gave me the. I love black girls that listen to rock. You think you're trying to put me
this
in
ain't for containing, you stupid little. Ain't no point in saving when let the skull. I'm so good at singing the way I carry notes. They frame what I'm saying, treat that like paintings. This not a handout. We all we do is dust it. I'm the type to hold the face up. I'ma hold the hair up and shit. Leave up looking like I'm really him with this assumption. I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on giving me lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm a floating. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Gonna flinch and start punching. I'm gonna keep on doing it till it's soaking.
Leo, light it up.
Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car and I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lies. She just want my money, and I know that she lies. Always think, and I know that she lies. My diamond keep drunk, and I know that she lies. I got all this money, but I say my know how to treat me, and I know how to treat all my right. Say my diamond shine and bling bling. Ugly. You see I got a plenty. I own that. With my result on. And my man, she got big black hearts, ain't on camera. You don't like me, I'm danger, man. Don't go take that down. For my trunk, ain't no time, no side. Try to get you freezed up. And with it, cigarette on that. Tell her, get her feet, put her, flat it up. Hating on me, you true. Miss go, try and get, come link up. I say my phone keep ringing. Hold up. There's another hat, baby. There's another shit, baby. Sick trip get terminated. Ain't wait, they turn crazy. Hands on your page. Might keep away. Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car and I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lies. She just want my money, and I know that she lies. Always think, and I know that she lies. My diamond keep drunk, and I know that she lies. I got all this money, but I know that she lies. A young like me, pull a bag, flexing on the scene, 10 grand up in my jeans. Got a brand new boy, this some. I get you think about me, leave all on your teeth, leave all on your street, yeah. Your block we dead, on they side where we creep, yeah. I know that she like heavy, make her put it on. I be about 9 to the morning, money calling, no I'm on it. Make when she home, might flash out and act a dome. Baby mama kept you on me, all these broken phones, make daily pull up on me. I make up, get green nails, I do it like McCone. Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car and I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lies. She just want my money, and I know that she lies. Always think, and I know that she lies. My diamond keep drunk, and I know that she lies. I got all this money, but
you never forget your first panic attack. Too big of a one, too many backs. No word of a lie, Jack. Trust me, the track and get sidetracked. When I think of my first panic attack, I'm right back in the love shack. We've been here before, Jack, and we ended up with a sight quack, and it's mass trauma to try and unpack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you see. You feel you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe.
Close call, Jack, you wasn't much fun that, so I go back. Retrace your old in haystack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic-tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you need. You're free, you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe, bust it down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. See, lately I've been crying my heart out. What is happening to me? And how am I gonna calm down when my own mind's my worst enemy? Just breathe, tell me what you need. You're free, you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe, bust it down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta
It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
Mad money popping out the register. It's going out hot summer in this metaverse. Bankroll, get the loot and the tender. There's no contender. I am the spender. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight. Tricks of the trade. You got the power. Let me show you the way.
Get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
Buddha's going down. Health is wealth, never find me clowning. Thought I'd be on top, but I'm drowning. Swimming in coins, Italian fountain. Mine's going up, your account is bouncing. I keep the lucky cat pouncing. My Nicky Necko ain't frowning. Keychain, piggy bank, I'm surrounded. Even if you poor, you rich. If your mind right, promise every note, get your grind tight. If you see the money, then you see the light. I'll be blowing through it at the speed of light. Growing like stalactites. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight, tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
It's going. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna. It's gonna. It's gonna.
Congratulations. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. Congratulations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old. When I was in the trenches, looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Earl Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. Once I Christian the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got petty to fetch, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own. I'm at the crib. And it's this new to yo. But I'm still not out of the woods yet. Even though that I'm. Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. BR, before rap, I was famous. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. Commaculation. Go crazy, my guy. Let's have at it. Commaculation. There's enough money out here for all of us, man. Hello. Commaculation.
Coast made a wave.
I was bored by the shit, made $1 billion. Now, that, I need trees.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my new. Oh, yeah. Hey, I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce in it. You know how I rock, I pass the don't ask if one up top. We at the Angelino at the top. If I don't introduce the she going, go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lamb in course. I'm on Deuce Block. He run out for sport. We off the court. They hating, that's of course. Them bum poor. Sponsoring no. Got money, we want more. I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Yeah, park Ferraris in the ghetto. 21. Real used to re-up with them. Miss them with that. Bought my dollar like on Creflo. Say you then when I, why you careful? Block, that's easy. 21. Y'all be eating noodles, we sit down and eat sashimi. Fast. You say you a gangster, just be like that when you see me. You can ask the odds, we know forgiving. Free
I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. I slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again. Yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while I stay hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich watcher, get proper when I ride in a ghost. Big walker, big offer, they not harder than foe. You don't even gotta tell them and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck. They acting like they tough, we know well enough. And we know that you ain't that, and we know your crew ain't stacked. Man, don't run up, this is facts. Only talk by hits and plaques, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make right this. Right now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen a dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who you leaving inside, for you I'm legally blind. Yeah, but only for the night, but that's okay though. We fell in love the first day though. You flew me out to Barbados, can't post you, we gotta lay ain't together, but you my babe though. I do whatever you say though, tryna pop out, I'm like, hey yo. We can't do that, gotta slide on the low. When we slide to the stove, locking eyes at the door, cause you ain't messing with no amateur and I ain't tryna handle you. But when I'm walking out, I'm always checking for the camera. Cause paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this.
You know,
think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street. L Street.
Billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Y'all was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phone. Toss a little stop before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger fold. Never been played because of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings cause one day you're losing. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings cause one day you're losing. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This is my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more, I just tip a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out, if they didn't hate about it, it's enough to make us sick. I was laying out with the vultures, he wanna get closer, he wanna touch for some closure, I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all felt like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This is my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Chicago.
I ain't even gonna count down for you. The butcher coming. I'ma surprise you. I've been on so long, people starting to hate it, they feel scorn. I see the looks on all their faces and I'm torn. It's like, I ain't wanna do this, but if it gotta be it, I guess I'ma beat it. You been warned. I'm in this like I'm Sean. They play it, look at the gang and then we yawn. Why would he make that lame choice? Man, these couldn't score if they had game point and I'm wrong. After the chip, I told my folks back home, so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship condition. I can't resist all this winning. It's like me and success built a bomb. So let's stay brief. I'm in a rush in TSA, they trying to x-ray me. I made my so bad that an ex can't speak. The only way to make a litter is a leak. A little. I'm just around. Yeah. The world, am I wrong? I'm in the VIP 100 strong. Hustlers yelling from the bleachers put me on. I ran it up, ain't take me long. My life a story out of Psalms, and I can put that on my mother first. Born in my city, I'm King Kong, Kim Jong-un. To me, you like this small. Say, I probably meant with a cause. I'm in a 5-star hotel suite with a Swiss, then I'm gone. Pinky ring of a dawn. Bad boy like I'm Sean. I'm like Golden Eye Bond. That's 25 inch beam scoping out harm. Gon' hide from us with polka dot song. You is drawn. You probably heard when I brought a Rollie AP in the Cardiac that I watched. I've been back home 50 times since all the rumors. I'm chillin'. These with me keep asking me what we doing. I'm bored. Hey yo, hey yo, hit boy, we gonna get goggles. We spraying it. We going to Ilios. Tell them open the back room up for us. Let's go. And I'm Braun. After the chip, I told my folks back home, so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship condition. I can't resist all this winning. It's like me and success built a for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts you. Get money so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who rep in the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming, we party at night and go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, we thank you for coming, we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
It's rice and gravy down here, man. Everything is rice and gravy. No, not gravy. Cause yo down here, you either going to Rice Street or you going to Grady. Word. Drop top, I'm behind the wheel. No, for real. Count $100 bill. No, for real. On my ops, they just wanna chill. No, for real. If we get caught, we don't squeal. No, for real. Every time I drop a tape, it come with a golden seal. Other acting fake. No, I'm so for real. Other fake, but I'ma let it go for real. Super slave. Quality moccasins, we rock. Day I went shopping. Stacks and when the tape dropping. It ain't hard to tell you. They ain't popping. Overweight. Weight watching, put a play fake option. I'ma play the whole game like it ain't no rules. Wide awake, YSL boat shoes. It's a mystery, but ain't no clues. Ain't for free, that's why I charge whatever I so choose. Hey, I'm the only you. Yo, I be master speaking. Left your eardrums bleeding. Son, my North Beach, Ohio, Cleveland. We always get even. Throw you in the till you quit breathing. When it quit dreaming, you gon' have to catch me in Neiman's. I be moving like Shadow Stevens. Underground warlords, we battle demons. Send that your Adam's apple region. That's how I leave them.
Trees from the block, Monomer yachts, fingerprint screen lock. Know these buckets, I've seen a lot. Blind on frequent spots.
The strip gets bled until the bleeding stops. My catalog grimy like Chanel Ave Travelodge. I'm on the beach like Hasselhoff, they're trying to mash the sauce. Sip in Manhattan Loft. While I write my notes in the captain's log. Courtside, course shit, I need my name up on the Forbes. Before it's just another on the Porter Porsches. Endorsements, you was on the strip and got for corner store trips. I need more trips, I'm talking quarter mils. Bags full of foreign bills. Shorty bumping Laura Hill. All my dogs sick, more than ill. These old heads like Patrick Peterson, they on the corner still.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you. And if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, easy go. So they say, so we know. And in the fall, then we evolve. Puppet strings.
Back the television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw in the... And an eye for an eye in today's economy.
So they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
So they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run.
Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run.
They say one man's trash is another man's treasure.
But if you want it bad, it's the love of possession.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Cause beauty relies in the eyes of the beholder.
Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up.
Take a second to just sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors that never close them.
When the hand's dealt,
you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun.
And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out.
So they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
So they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Change it.
Lead the league in scoring. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not important. If you then I'm pouring from the evening to the morning. I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, a southern chick, she gotta be collard greens, cornbread, sitting properly. Yeah, I'm Hall of Fame and got it raining in my zone. Let's make arrangements for some live entertainment later on. I'm so rich, I'm clutching, I'm tougher than Jimmy Butler. Gotta see and double. You should double dribble. Bounce that in my direction. I'm a champ. No game 7 in my section. I'm ballin'. I'm throwing hundreds. Look at how they ballin'. I know she love it. Love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan. Party jumpin'. I'm Euro stepping high. Cooking, yeah, I'm chefing, I don't miss like stepping up. In my section live, I say come here and she comply. Then proceed to throw it back on me, that throw me on my. She think I'm a layup, then she must not know about me. She think I'm the one, she must think that I'm Kyrie. Learn to shoot the tray, young, been had a J like take come. Falling that, stand tall in that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it takes, keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumpin', 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumpin', 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see. I know she love it. Girl, you see. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see. I know she love it. Girl, you see. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Hey, yo, KJ, I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this, I dog me. Yeah, I went too good at math. On God, I run with problem solvers. Hey, I'm a money harlot. $90. People falling. Tryna go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Bro, that's beyond me. Get on side me. I don't party. And the mic money Scotty. Touch, drive me. Harley. Money, I say, fuck like I want go hit money. Look just like Barney, man. I live it, you record it. Daytime, we in foreign. Nighttime, I'm in the foreign. No, got deported. Why she think she important? Hey, old time, you know I ain't getting none. I like my boy. She 5, son. I'm tired, I'm way too big. I know you weak, baby, don't lie. I know you sleep. Hey, when I get home, I just want you already know I don't. Hey, what you doing with all that? I know you know what I mean. Got plenty and plenty cash. Life ain't nothing but feet. I hope you know that I don't. I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this, I dog me. Yeah, I went too good at math. On God, I run with problem solvers. Hey, I'm a money harlot. $90. People falling. Tryna go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Hey, bro, that's beyond me. Get on side me. I don't party. The mic money Scotty. Touch, drive me.
Everybody's ill at the moment. Everybody's very stucky at the moment. Everybody's ill at the moment. My crew is dead. Everybody's very stucky at the moment.
me tell you. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the Jeep. Okay, I see your brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep it chill like. I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no pictures. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Hey, girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, and that dress so white. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell